following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Well, Derek could do that rubbing thing that I've seen in the movies. You get this thing and rub it on the gravestones. Don't.
Oh, that rubbing thing.
See, I was lost there for a second as well.
What?
So was Roxanne.
I think I know what you mean. Like a pencil rub.
Oh, charcoal thing.
Charcoal, that's it, yes.
Oh, that's way more boring.
Well, I'm sure they've got some around here. I'm just...
So, have we decided the teams, though?
Let's let American democracy decide. Hands up who thinks that Derek should get Dex on his team.
But what are the total options here?
Okay, the options are like... I still think Jen's best to go with Bonbon, and Museum is Nancy and...
I think the museum ones are locked in.
Yeah.
Nancy asked for a sneaky person. It's either me
So
or
it comes down to if
Alvin.
Dex goes with myself, or whether he goes with Derek to the hell.
Oh, okay. So what's the first thing we're voting on then?
That all in favour that Dex goes with Derek to the hell. You got two. I don't know how many of them.
Jennifer will also put her hand up.
And all who think that Dex should go with me underground. And
Also three.
Fun.
It's a tie.
So who's the fourth person?
Well, wasn't the
There should be
Nancy
one
not
more.
vote?
And Nancy.
Yeah. She did not vote.
Oh, okay.
Nice. She did it on purpose.
Only citizens can vote.
Oh, so none of us
None of us can vote.
Come on, Nancy. You need to
Sander can.
make a choice.
I do not feel qualified. You all treat Derek like he is a small child, so maybe this is his opportunity to prove he is a real man. But then again, maybe you don't need the help of someone like Dexter, who I do not know any of his skills.
Fine, Dex can come with me. You prove yourself here.
Yes. Jin's like, okay, so wait, who am I going with?
Bonbon. You're going to the house.
hopefully to find the secrets.
Alright.
Hey, Jen, could you just write down the list of the names that might have come up with Alex's investigations to give him?
Oh, she has all of that.
He's going to need a list.
Yeah, actually, that detective name would be helpful because I can't
Which one?
remember.
There was a couple, wasn't there? Mark, someone, and then the most recent one who's still alive, maybe perhaps some Egyptians believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Was Mark a
Mustache?
Bradford or a Bolton?
And the sideburns and the and the Matt Mercer voice. Man, I hope David dies in the next episode. Fucking
I mean, also would be very cyberpunk if he doesn't.
No, he has to, because no one's special, that's the thing.
You just hate him because he has a Derek haircut.
No? And it hadn't actually even occurred to me.
It's a cyberpunk story. You die or you retire.
Mm.
Like Morgan Blackhand. He's the best because he's alive, not the other way around.
Mm.
I'm not saying anything. I've seen it, so I'm not saying anything. Yeah, Jonathan Bolton.
Jonathan Bolton.
He's the current one that he circled on the note, and the other one was from the first letter.
Mark Abbott, Bolton,
Bradford.
I'm going to go look for some breathing masks, a rope, a lantern,
Oh,
Miner hat.
flares maybe if they have them here.
Oh,
Right, they have flares.
Alvin
they've
is
got
actually
white pants.
Alvin is going to take the little miner's hat thing off and put it on top of Roxanne's head.
Thank you. You probably won't need that.
That looks cute.
Oh, do you need more money to buy any more
Like a flying
supplies?
saucer's
I got
popping
about
out.
as much as I can carry because I'm limited by pockets.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go with Roxanne. I'm not going anywhere alone in this fucking store. And I'm going to grab another rain slicker and look for
Bon, do
some
you
graphite
and Jen
or
need any
pencils or
supplies?
something.
I'll ask Jen what I need. Alvin, can I have my pistol back?
Yes. Can you have your pistol? Where'd I give it to, Jed?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have the dainty little thing.
Oh, no, you don't have one, so...
No.
Alright.
Besides, I'm not cleared on that. And I would hate to break the rules.
Don't you use things bigger than this?
No, not necessarily.
Yes, absolutely.
Here, take $100. I don't imagine you'd need to spend any more than that.
Give the money to Jen. You're better at investigating stuff. You know what we'll need.
Someone's coming back with the real
And I'll
power.
help her get whatever
Okay.
supplies she needs.
Should
Apparently,
buy a couple pairs
Derek
of socks.
is my shadow.
I'm not going anywhere
And some
alone.
sandpaper.
This fucking place.
And a dimmer switch.
And one of those things of oil.
Yeah. I believe they call them cans.
Is that what the voice thing is? The
Yeah, it's just canned oil. Even though, yeah, American.
In Australia, it would be a tin. Or tinny.
Tinny.
not to be confused.
Tinny
with
of oil.
tinny.
Not to be confused with koala, or galah, or malingaby.
Drop beers.
Very real drop beers. Don't know why I would be so specific. But anyway, moving on. Admonish. I turned the button off. It's,
We're free from its tyranny for today.
Okay.
you think that, but I can add it in post.
It was added in the notes.
Wait.
Yeah, there's one of the notes.
Was it on the last part?
Yep.
Okay, that was the bit I didn't quite finish when
Not
you
the,
guys showed up.
Not the last one, section 9.
Part 9.
We're in perception 26. Just looking for those items that are listed.
Oh, sure. Sure. What were they again?
Diving mask.
No.
What? Or breathing mask.
There's a diving helmet.
What about
A big brass diving helmet.
goggles and
Nope.
breather?
Nope.
I think big brass suit is all. Yeah, we'll have to find the rest of the
That's
suit.
just too much. It'd be too heavy.
Yes, and it's expensive.
It's a whole $50.
I could get like half a sombrero for that.
You could, yeah.
Rope,
Yes, rope.
lantern, oil preferably.
No.
With no lanterns of any kind. That's
No,
'cause, I mean, Alan's
there is a
given me that.
battery-powered flashlight, but it's
Okay.
pretty pathetic because it's turn-of-the-century grade. It's not like tungsten filaments or anything like
So
that.
the helmet Alan's given me is automatically better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jen already bought more candles for those things.
Yeah. What was the other thing? I think that was actually it, wasn't it?
Yeah, you
Rope's the only thing.
You find
I've
the
actually-
things that I've said yes to, so rope.
And some satchels to put it on.
Yeah.
And Derek's clinging to you like an anxious child in a department store who's
I'm
been
guessing
Pseudo
they
clearing
don't-
all of the
I'm
corners.
guessing they don't sell cameras in here.
No.
Um,
You can
You've
find
already
like
got the
a
shovels.
you can find like a slate and some charcoal though.
Well, charcoal. Yes, I grab.
Charcoals? Yeah, sure. And just some. Do they have any just paper I could, like parchment paper or something I could?
You want paper?
Just old
I
paper, okay.
suppose so.
Just in case.
All right.
So,
So for that load, I will charge you 25 meat.
what about US dollars?
25 US dollars.
Okay.
No, it's a meat back to a 1-to-1 conversion.
Nah, I'll change my mind again.
It depends on the,
The market
merchant.
fluctuates.
Demand shot up. You'll saw it.
It's because Derek's here and it's the lady behind the counter. Here we go! What? Hey, Derek. Right.
You motherfucker.
Bet you Derek's got some meat he could get.
Yeah.
Give me my meat to myself.
You said
late,
that
Derek.
last
Too late.
campaign, it didn't work.
Someone had to fall for it.
Could be handy for it. Oh, you said. Oh, wait. You made joke that they had pants with flares, not
Yes.
flares.
No. Look, it's wide pants or nothing.
What about patons?
Petons?
I deliberately pronounced it that way.
No. Right, you're done.
Right. I got a robe. That's about it.
Should have bought a sock. You also escorted Derek around the store as
You
a
also had
trembling, quivering child.
Paper and charcoal
Yeah. True.
in a satchel.
Well, we got to decide how to get
Right,
everyone
I take
where
a
to
bunch
go.
of money off you, and you're all kicked out into the rain.
Put on rain slick.
Well, that's easy.
Bonnie's hair just lights back up again. Not that she notices.
Hold it.
So it was that goddamn place.
What?
You're here.
That shop. We should get moving.
Right. What we could do is we could pay the carriage to the terminal, and then we could split up from there. So we can reach. One team takes the carriage for the rest of the day
And everyone else splits off.
and uses the dogs. I don't know. Sorry, that's
work out.
a suggestion.
Well, it depends, like, where are the locations, various locations on the map. We should work out the most efficient way of getting everybody to there.
But that would be the most efficient way. We all go to one
Mm.
central point and disappear
I
from
know where the
there.
university is. The out-of-town cemetery is definitely the furthest away.
I'm gonna look towards the house and see if any of the others are out or looking at us.
There's Hangman Hill.
Far side of town.
Far side of town.
Well, it was I think a hotel somewhere across here, and it's on the other side of the river.
It is the
This
Hangman
is
Hill. So it must be
23.
this side.
You see that? You see. At the end of Hill Road, little dirt Hill Road, it ends there.
Oh, yeah, Ice Hill Street.
Right across from where it ends is like a big grassy area. That's a hill. That's Hangman's Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Perception 23 to see if anyone.
No, they're not.
No.
So Hangman's Hill's on the flooded side of town.
So you,
Or flooding side of town. What side is the Bradford house on?
It is on the north side,
Okay.
near Independence Square. Actually, if I'm remembering that
Oh,
right.
I am so up there.
Now, I take it we all will be able to hear the
Well, we get
clock
dogs
chimes
around
Is
there.
throughout
it
the
Hoyts
town.
and Whatley?
It's in Watley.
Somewhere around there.
You'll be
Oh,
able to
yeah,
hear
somewhere
the
up there,
clock
I think.
chimes throughout the town.
Well, most of us will. I imagine you might run into trouble with that.
Maybe underground.
Yeah.
I was thinking on every hour we should have at least somebody in each group yelling their mind, Dex is very, very cold.
I could get behind this.
yeah, but wouldn't that be that we're in trouble? How about we call out somebody that doesn't?
Yeah, like
alert
Dex
everyone?
is
you know
very
what I mean,
dumb.
like,
It's the opposite of the other one, right? Well,
I
not
actually
quite,
think
but-
perhaps we should, in fact, just broadcast something very straightforward.
Like, hey, we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
makes sense.
Instead of Derek trying to push his anti-Dex agenda for no good reason.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I have plenty of reasons.
see, I'm the one with Dex anyway, so it doesn't matter if we can't hear the bells as long
Yeah.
as we
Well-
get that message from you guys on the bells.
As long as you guys don't have to split up or get lost down there.
I wouldn't split up.
No. I'd advise nobody split up. I mean, you don't
More.
have a choice. Maybe you could create an invisible friend, but
So one of Derek's friends.
Oof.
Anne's not invisible. She's very, very visible.
You're damn right. So we have a plan, roughly.
Central location, and then go out from there.
So who?
Well, it makes sense for Derek to take the dogs because he's one person.
Yep. And
then we wouldn't be
Carriage.
traveling too far.
University's pretty central, right?
Guess you guys could drop off the university team and then
That's what I'm thinking.
take the carriage out of town to the cemetery. And then you guys could catch dogs to the...
why is he going out of town for the cemetery?
He said it was the cemetery out of town, or on the edge of town. That's what he said, right? He said there was
said there were two cemeteries.
Yeah.
One in the middle of town and one on the edge. He didn't
Because there's
say
one right
which
across from
one
the
he
university,
wanted.
remember?
I
We
think
were
he-
going to visit it originally, but...
I think he
Yeah.
said like he said about the cemetery we were already gonna go to. He
Yeah,
said
but-
not that one, go to a different one. But I don't know if I.
Who knows? That's something for you all to decide.
Well, might as well go to the one that's near the university first.
You'd be able to sense if there's any crypts underneath it and know if it's the one you're looking for. So.
Yeah, we can look out for names.
But that's the question. What are you looking for at the cemetery? This is like
That is the thing. I guess it will
two,
know if
two
we
of
find
well,
it.
actually, three of us had an idea. You're looking for what the clue was left behind by the detective.
Yeah, something that's already been
You're
found by
Gribber
the
looking for the
others.
swords. I'm looking more for Franklin. He was also a detective as well, but
Well, the detectives.
his line is the one that's the Bolton joins to the Bolton line. So
So we're just
again,
waiting.
still don't know really what we're looking for in there, but
Yeah, and then something in the crypt.
the crypt.
Crypt could be anything related to Bolton's or Bradford's, anything related to what Alex was looking into. If we found any evidence of him being there, if we find hats there and tapes, then we know we're onto something.
Guess we should all keep an eye out for
We
more of
found-
those.
Unearthed crypts that people have been messing with lately. Or if we find tunnels leading down under the crypts to those tunnels that formed.
You also want to look for maybe Wilcox as well.
Sure. Are there any other spin-offs from your family line, name-wise, that I should keep an eye out for?
Well, Ward, but he's not dead. He's crazy. No, but it was Bradford, Wilcox. There was the other line that we don't mention too loud since they're not in town.
Who, Jericho?
Yes.
But they also have the same name.
No, his
Second name,
his
right?
illegitimate children.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, that was Amos.
Oh, okay.
And
Because I was thinking, isn't
who?
J still it would be?
Well, Snow and Ironside.
Okay.
Right, we're ready to go.
Sure. To the university, I suppose.
Oh, sure, get in the cart.
To the
So you're
Transition
finally done
station.
with your strange foreign devil.
Sorry to the
transition station.
For now.
transition.
We have a few
So
other
we need
places
the dog
we need
carts.
going.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Where are we going then?
Dog carts.
Yeah, we got to pick up some dog carts. A couple of us are going to be splitting off.
Right you are.
We'll start with that.
Okay, you arrive.
Okay, so you're going to take the dog cart?
Yeah, I'll get one, and then
We'll get the other
You guys are getting
Jim will get the
another
other
one.
And we'll take the carriage to the university.
Good luck.
Thank you. To you too.
keep an eye out for anyone what needs blunderbussing on the way. That's a rule.
Okay, good. The bells are tolling now, so we know that It's an
Well,
exactly
those
an hour.
things toll at whatever time for no reason. I just think they're church bells and they like ringing them.
So I'll go hire a dog cart.
Yeah, you do that.
Same.
Same guy or a different one this time?
Well, there's only one place to get them.
Yeah, but I mean the one that's taking us around this time.
Oh no, you get a swarthy-looking Spanish man with a florid mustache and squinty eyes, and you get a grizzled old sort of like Italian-American-looking guy. He's got grey in his hair and a mustache and squinty eyes like this, and he doesn't sound like he's from around here.
Oh, I'll stow any excess shovels and things in the carriage.
Good digging.
Oh, just good to have a good shovel on you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Give them the address.
So where are we going?
Just like Anansi and I will probably not get a dog cart because we don't want an extra witness to go into a heist.
No, because you're in the cart. In the
Yeah,
carriage. You're in the carriage.
You guys get dropped off on the way to wherever it is Roxanne figures out to
I'm
go.
glad you guys knew that. I was falling asleep during your discussions.
Well, I mean, Dix and I going first to the crypts that are
Anyway,
right across from the...
anyway,
I'll give them the address.
okay. They'll give you a quick nod, and with a crack of the reins, you're off. You're off, leaving these guys in the carriage, heading to the university. Well, we'll find out what happened to them next.
Figure out which invisible girls joined you.
You know, what team she's joined.
Keep getting tortured.
So you arrive at the university.
Mm-hmm. Get out of the carriage.
Okay.
Wish Alvin and Nancy good luck.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks. No, you guys are definitely doing the more dangerous the jobs.
Are we? I don't know.
Well, I guess, yeah, a little more obviously so. We don't know what we'll find.
If you encounter
I don't-
a creepy sculpt, be sure to come back screaming and running.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dix, let's head to the graveyard across the road there.
It's a block away, but okay. Splish, 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 splish.
Dix is with me.
And with them gone, and then see will lean into Elvin's like, now's our chance to be bad.
Yay! Should we start with the same building as last time?
I was thinking we will split up. You can break into what's-his-name's office and find out what he's really up to, hogging them patents. And I'll scout out where the swords are and plan the heist.
Okay. Now I suppose you're the expert on heisting and what the swords might look like.
I think I know what a sword looks like. They're sort of round, fuzzy things, right?
Now you're fucking with me. I know that, but I assume there's going to be
Plenty of time for that later.
Good luck.
Grab your fist.
Trust Nice.
And remember, be very, very careful.
Well, Alvin will go around and probably go up the same way he did to the same office.
In the middle of the day. In fact, it's the morning. Fortunately, it's very overcast and rainy and gloomy. Thunder cracks as you start climbing the building.
Yeah,
Lightning flashes through the sky. More thunder rolls. A ham cart trundles by beneath you. Ham! Fresh hams! Get jams here! Fresh hams on a bun! Fresh hams! Definitely hams! Not human meat! Hams!
Oh,
Not again.
oh. I had to put that thought in my head.
Also bratwurst! Suspicious bratwurst! Weird smelling! German sausage! Secret maps of the undertunnels as well! Secret maps of the undertunnels! Another cart trundles past a few moments later. Meat hats here! Get your meat hats! Not prepared for the meat season without your meat hat. Can't toss a dwarf or roll a wheel of cheese down a hill without your meat hat. Goes well with melon shoes.
It's not lying, there are laws in this county that...
Everything goes with melon shoes.
I mean, if you're going to look foolish, you might as well wear a meat hat too, right, Derek?
But yes.
Meat kilt. Get your meat kilt here.
Brendan's looking more and more like a bonus character you might unlock in Raid Shadow Legends with every passing
Hell
week.
yeah, that's my goal.
There we go.
Brendan, he has a... Well, he can... In the tower,
He falls off it.
You need him to unlock the next guy.
Look, if he had,
Which is why we're giving it away for free.
free.
You sign up now.
look, if he had glasses on and his hair was blonde, he'd
Use
look
my promo code to not get Brendan.
They'll go away.
like,
Go
if he
away.
had sunglasses on and all of the hair was blonde, he'd look like that guy from Mercenaries 2.
Yes, I would love to be that guy. He has the most HP.
Hey, here's my guy.
I think his name was Sven. Because of course it was.
Hello. Anyway,
Number TS.
so you're climbing a building.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna need some checks for that. Unless you're using your wall climbing ability.
Which I would, of course, be using.
Wow, then let's reduce the net DV for that check by half. Then.
That's a 17 on the die.
There's a 1 in there.
There's a 1 on the same die.
In fact, 17 is made out of 17 ones.
Or 117. Okay, yeah, you climb the side of the building. And I need a stealth check too to not be seen by anyone. Particularly as they gather around the vendors.
They need the secret maps of the undertunnels, and they need them right now.
Okay. 15 and 18. 35, and then I think Alvin's a -6, so it's 29.
Alright.
Terry Crews has a big negative to stealth.
Does stand out.
Okay, so yes, Derek, you're on the dog cart still.
Yep.
Because of course you are. You're still on the dog cart, you're walking in the rain. Okay, so we're still with you. I better just make a couple of checks for and see. That's a literal 1.
Yeah, like we haven't reported anything at all.
I have more hero points.
I will take them off you.
I would pay to have the scene changed, but I've only got one.
That is more.
It has to be.
Well, even if it isn't, I still get to add 11 to it, or 10, or whatever the fuck the number is.
The most common focus roll.
There you are at the windows. You'll notice they've been closed since last you were here.
They were out of the office last time.
Yes, it was also nighttime.
Oh well, I'll try and Jimmy his office anyway, just because this is the way I know how to get to.
Alright, go ahead.
It's a 17 on the die. Now what do you want?
15.
Beat that on the die.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't going to be any more specific. So much for obstacles.
No, these are all of my high rolls, so when it matters, it's going to be ones and
Okay,
twos.
you get that window open and you slip on into the room. You pull the curtains back closed behind you and you close the window to make sure no one ever knew.
And
you
I
were there. And then
already
you turn
made
around.
and I'd already made sure there was nobody in the fucking room.
I didn't hear a perception check being
And I
made.
don't want any zombie tutors.
I don't hear a perception check being made at all. Is there one?
Yes, it's 15. At 15, so
It
30.
doesn't seem like there's anyone in the room. And so here you are in the evil professor's office. I mean, the good professor, because he's related to Bonnie, and only good people can be related to Bonnie.
Not in their office.
Oh, you didn't break into that office?
No, I went because
Oh, you broke into the other guy who's in his office right now. So you didn't. So you did break into that guy's office.
I wouldn't have broken into his office had I seen the guy in there, but
Sorry. What Stephen is saying is you broke into the same office you did the first time, and I'm like, you can't do that. He's in there. So what you're telling me is that in fact you broke into the office you're intending to get into. Right?
that is what I wanted to do, but I only knew how to get there through his office. So
It's the same principle. Well, I mean, neither of them are the principal, but you know.
a university have a principal?
Nope, I don't think they do. Maybe they have some other position, like head child molester, chief groomer.
Creepy Dean.
Doesn't even remotely. Anyway, there you are in the room. Now you quickly decide that there's nothing to be found here, and you leave.
No! Investigate the creepy...
Okay. First thing that you would notice is that the decoration in this room is exceptionally bizarre. He has candlestick holders, like, you know, the old curly ones, scoop like that end in like lion paws, holding candles up. And the candles are sickly yellow light emits into the room. His desk appears to be surfaced with an obsidian slab of smooth glass. There are no paintings or pictures of any kind on his walls. On his desk is a skull.
rolled a 24 for perception.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask that. There are two short tables that, on at the far end of the room from where you are, on either side of the door that go all the way to the wall. And they're identical. And on those tables is like between two like bookends, one of which is a hand, the other one of which appears to be like a little statue of some kind of Roman or Greek god, is books. And on the other one, there's a like a little leather roll and a big empty space, and then there's like a little ink pot with a quill sticking out of it, like pushed up against the wall, and a candle, like a simple candlestick holder, sans candlestick, now sitting in it. A low bookcase runs underneath the wall decorations on the left-hand side of the room, and it's just like filled with books or a little globe or like some stone artifact or other thing like little decorative spacings. And on the other side under the decorations there's like nothing except like a pair of chairs. His chair is button-backed and winged, and behind the aforementioned highly polished obsidian surfaced desk. And he, upon the one side of the desk, has been attached like a tube that goes into the floor, and it has like a little plugged fire hose style nozzle on it, just like hanging up on a brass hook. Like that.
There's like a message tube system?
No, not a pneumatic tube system. Not at all. Yes, that's what the room looks like. Obviously the desk has drawers.
Well, yeah, it is out in the first place. It's going to be interested in is the
Lock.
contents of the desk drawers. Oh!
But we'll get back to that exploration and any other details that I may have intentionally glossed over After we find out what Dex and Broxanne are doing as they arrive at the cimetière.
Ooh, Broxanne. I just like Brock Sampson playing Roxanne.
Let's go, Dex. Let's find out what's down there.
The
I'd
graveyard,
watch that.
a place of solemn contemplitude, a reminder of man's inevitable conclusion. A place of reminiscence of things lost. The lanes and gentle hills sculpted by some unknown optimist hoping to bring a touch of beauty and pleasantry. In the rain and gloom, the sopping dirt is a morass of mud, the copses of trees clustering together now to deepen the concealing shadow, their branches clawed, grasping, lifeless limbs slashing at the air under the pressure of the rain and wind. Huddled together at the far end of the cemetery, stone crypts seem to droop under the torrential downpour.
Okay.
To either side of you, first on the left, row upon row of neat, well-kept tombstones, occasionally interspersed with a cenotaph or a statue of some angel or something that someone has erected. To the right, more tightly spaced rows of little brass plates, some a lot more withered than others.
I will do a spot check.
Cheery place.
Yeah.
This thing, you're going to be hold here something in it like this one day. Kind of fitting, isn't it? In the ground at last, forever.
Assuming I get buried at all.
Well, then there'll be a little plate.
Perhaps.
Plaque on the wall.
I'm going to do a scan of the horizon for actual crypt size. It's because so far we've just had plates and graves described, no actual crypts.
Huddled together at the far end, the crypts seem to droop under the torrential downpour.
Okay.
I believe I did phrase it slightly differently, but I
Okay,
believe the word crypt was in there,
Oh, okay.
and the fact that they exist was there.
Okay, then head towards that then.
Huddled together at the far end of the cemetery, stone crypts seem to droop under the torrential downpour. Okay. In a direct line?
Well, I'm assuming there's paths between.
That was also described.
Yes, exactly. So, because I remember there was the graves on one side and the plaques on the other. So, not walking over the graves
Roxanne's
to get
prim
there.
and proper shoes clack on the uneven and semi-maintained cobbles as she threads her way determinedly towards the crypts at the far end.
Spot checking on the way for familiar names on those.
Stealth checking on the way.
Okay.
That's
19.
that's a-